How do you feel knowing you're about to go to the asylum, go into a straitjacket? I mean, how are you, I mean, right now,
nervous.
Internally,
nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous just because of what's happened up there to me over the years. You know, it's one of those things that it stays in your mind. And if there's not somebody up there to pull you out and you have no way of getting out, what happens next, kind of thing. And that's what I got to look forward to. What happens next?
I think I always like to see people overcome their fears, and I know Steve's had this for a while, and I think he's going to do well tonight, and I think we're actually going to get more out of it than we expect.
All right, here's a question. Do you feel like you're better off with Steve going first? Or do you think it's going to fuck with your mental stuff?
Oh, no, I think it's going to stir up the activity more. So I think I'm going to have a better, well, depending on who you ask, experience with it because the activity is going to be ramped up after the fact. I didn't care if I went first. I actually would have rather gone first. But
if you had a worry or a fear right now, what would it be for your experiment?
That you assholes will leave me there even if I needed help.
I can tell you, bro, as cool as that would be on camera, that's not going to fucking happen, dude.
Well, it should. Let it happen.
No.
No, I don't have any fears. I mean, nothing. Honestly, what can a ghost do to a person?
Whoa!
What? It's recorded.
Now, here's what's going to happen. We're going to play that part. It's going to be like, one man killed in paranormal investigation by ghost.
I mean, as messed up as it kind of sounds, like, I hope they do get fearful. Like, I want that energy to be flowing through the building, and I really think the spirits will feed off of it. If there's anything negative or malicious, ill-minded type of thing in here, it's definitely going to take that type of energy and run with it, and that will make our experiment for later on tonight more wild, I think.
So like this, right?
Yeah, we do that.
You got to buckle the back first, though, right?
Yeah. That'll work.
That's it.
That's not.
Yeah, you thought you got away with it for a second.
I did.
That's it. Now you're ready to start your experiment.
1 hour.
Inexperience up here, we would ask that we're going to leave our friend Steve here, and there's lots of equipment that I'm sure you've used before. He's going to be in here. You can come talk to him, use these devices, make your presence known to him. He's going to be here by himself.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so we got a baseline temp of 49.7. Keep an eye on that. Got a couple of REM pods set up around me, one to my left, one up there in front of me. Music box behind me. Static going in front of me. Laser grid and a ball in the hallway behind me. If there's anybody up here with me, my name's Steve. I've been here before. I mean you no harm. I just want to talk to you. Learn about you, learn about your life here. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
Did you hear that? Like, I thought that was him moving around. that loud bang wasn't him, dude. And wow.
He asked someone to do it again
Yeah.
after, so.
Mm-hmm.
An hour is a very long time. If you're down the hall behind me, I can't see you. Can you make a noise for me? Or step into the hall so that the music box goes off and plays the song? There's so many different windows and little corners and angles in here that you can't see anything. So any shadow movement in here really messes with you. It messes with your mind. I'm sorry for what happened to you here. I know you weren't treated right. If the woman is at the end of the hallway that I've talked to before, you can come down here. I know you remember me. The whole energy and feeling up here is changing. It felt pretty good up until this point. Yeah, there's definitely something down the hall now. Just feel like I'm being watched. No idea what the hell that was. I don't know what that nose was, but it was directly next to the wheelchair. I keep hearing footsteps. Were you the one that kept people like this? Are you a doctor? I'm really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable.
He's weeding himself out.
The
What?
fuck? That's something weird. That was like a.
That was tonal.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the one that kept people like this?
The great thing is we got that. I think the camera captured. He didn't even hear that, but that was like a screeching, like there was tone to that. It was a woman, like a shriek.
This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done. You can thank Casey and Matt for this. Well, I guess I can thank them for this. This sucks. I can feel you around me. I know you're here. It got so sad up here.
I mean, honestly, I'm proud of him. I mean, seriously, to do this. 46 minutes deep.
What do you want me to do? What can I do? I can feel your sadness. Are you the woman that I usually interact with up here? I'm feeling so many weird things right now. Like, I'm uncomfortable physically because of this. I'm uncomfortable because of the situation up here. Are you the woman that I interact with up here? Yep. There's a knock right there. I remind you of somebody?
If you mistreated people up here, make yourself known.
He's on a high right now. This is one of those peaks. It just
You have no power anymore. You're not in charge here.
you fired.
You're not in control.
Come on, just one piece go off. Just one thing.
What the fuck was that?
He just responded to that fucking voice.
It makes you angry?
Dude,
Whose voice was that?
get the fuck out.
You ain't lying, dude.
Get the fuck out.
I would know.
I cannot figure it out.
Hell of a job.
Dude, my arms are so asleep.
We were hearing voices.
Thank God. Okay,
Dude.
thank God.
There is
You were
probably
marked on the voices that we were hearing.
Dude,
there's
I was.
probably one we need to review right towards the end. You responded directly to a full voice.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like a sentence.
Yeah. Dude, I was hearing
You
stuff
were hearing
nonstop.
female voices?
Yeah.
Or at least one before you made a comment about female voices.
Dude, I was here. One of them came from right over here, full sense, and I saw a person standing right next to that wheelchair, dude. I was looking, because I was so focused on what was going on back here, because I could feel it. So I was like cranking my neck trying to see, and I turned around and my eyes adjusted on it, dude. It was somebody standing right there. Dude, but once I started calling out that doctor, that end down there picked up like crazy. The weirdest part was like the vibe up here would change, like. Just like,
Dude, what did you say though?
I got so sad.
dude.
Talking about the waves.
It was
You're
like I got like hyped up and I was like calling out stuff, and then it was like sadness. Like I was almost tearing up. I got so sad up here a couple of times that like I couldn't even talk. I didn't know what to say. Like I was so sad, and then it went away again, and it was fine. And then again a little bit later, it was like boom, sadness. It just like hits, and then at the end, I was just pissed at. Then I got mad. I don't know. It's weird up here, man. Yeah, so going through the solo on the asylum floor, being strapped into the chair, finally accomplishing a full solo and being up there for an hour, and even though the equipment wasn't going off, stuff happening and hearing voices and footsteps around me and actually getting through it and dealing with it, I was very excited. I was almost like hyper and had a lot of energy after, and I was ready to go and do a couple more experiments and see what else happened. It helped me that I got through it, so now I know next time I can stay up there again and push it farther and see what does happen. Obviously nothing too crazy happened with me not remembering a part of the night or anything like that, but it gives me the opportunity and the chance to next time stay up there again and see if that can happen and maybe get some more answers as to why it does happen to me up there and nowhere else that I investigate.
Right here with the light. I'll cover you back up, Poopy. Don't worry.
Yeah, so you can just see it.
What's your arm and leg motions there, bud? The legs are loose, but the arms are tight.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's not going there.
No, he's hot.
it's another Friday night, guys.
all right. Addie's watching. She does on the count of 3. She's gonna do fresh. So everybody's all fresh. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Once again, for any spirits in here on this floor, you're probably familiar with this guy. He's been here before. He's going to be in here for an extended period of time by himself. He's pretty helpless, and he wants you to come communicate with him. So come tap him on the shoulder, chat with him. Let's see what happens.
It takes a lot to impress him, so don't hold back. Have fun.
Oh shit. Oh, that's dope.
So if you are in here, if anyone's in here, I don't mean you any harm. I'm going to start off with that. I don't mean you any disrespect whatsoever. Trying a different experiment to try and get some experiences here and to get some communication from you, whomever you are. We have reason to believe that you could be Sarah, but I also have reason to believe that you might not be Sarah. But I would like you to let yourself be known. There's plenty of equipment in here. You can walk by all these green dots. It'll break the pattern. Honestly, we'd rather you not set off the music box because it's disturbing. But there are plenty of devices in here that you can use. And I'd invite you to use my energy to manifest, to talk to me, tell your story. We'd love for you to tell us your story. We heard you making noise in here earlier too. I mean you no harm, no disrespect. I'm just a big goofball that likes to try and communicate with the other side. And if you'd like to communicate with me, I'd be happy to send your message along to my friends. We're here to continue the research of this location and give you a name and a voice. You don't have to be so shy. I'm not in a position to hurt you first and foremost. I'm literally just a big ball of energy. Speaking of ball of energy, I just saw what looked like a fucking orb go by the closet. All right, well, this is what we'll do. We'll just talk. So my name's Matt. I'm from Boston. I'm a paranormal investigator / ghost hunter, depending on who you ask. My driving force is history. I love the history of a building. I love the architecture of a building. And if you suffered here, I do truly apologize for what you went through. And we certainly do not want you to relive that. We don't want you to feel that you have to relive that. You are free from that life.
He might have a shit accent, but he is pretty well spoken. Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to be like, damn.
He might have a shit accent.
No, I was there with you. I
No,
was
but he
like,
is. He's
that's
very
fucking funny.
eloquent. He's very well spoken.
1 knock if your name is Sarah. How about 2 knocks if your name is not Sarah? I heard a tiny little knock. Was that you? I can feel the bed ever so slightly shaking. Are you touching the bed right now? I feel the bed vibrating. Are you touching it? I can feel your air on me. It's gotten much colder over my face. You're just now figuring out that I can't move even though I told you, right? And if I'm being honest, I think you're being kind of a coward about it. Own up to whoever you actually are. I don't believe you're Sarah. Because if you were Sarah, you already would have come out and confirmed you were Sarah. I think you're scared. I think you wish you were Sarah, and I think you're upset that people want you to be Sarah, and that your identity is meaningless. But it doesn't need to be. We could set your record straight. But you have to communicate with us. Otherwise, you deserve to be labeled as Sarah.
I don't know if you know this about me. I'm kind of a big deal.
God damn it.
Come here.
All right, Warner.
God is.
Go ahead and get real with it.
Go ahead and get real with it. Yeah, how much fucking time I got left? 49 minutes?
30.
55.
Alright, so since you're definitely not Sarah, and you're too chicken shit to show yourself, I'm just gonna sleep in this room all night. We got all these devices, all these toys. I'm literally strapped down, I can't even move. You got free reign of terror over me in this room here. You haven't done anything, except stand and breathe in my face or whatever you're doing with the cold air. You've done nothing to prove that you're here. And I don't think Sarah's the one. You're not Sarah, you're a trickster. You're a lowly trickster that no one gives a shit about. You're such a big tough guy. Why don't you come in here and show me? Why don't you kick the door open? Start lighting off some stuff. Make me a believer. Otherwise, I'm just going to go home, make a Facebook post, tell everybody you're a poser. It'll get at least 100 likes. But my time in this room is coming to an end. Or at least I think so. They probably mess with me. Probably got another 30 minutes in here, but I don't care. I'm getting sick and tired. I'm tied to this bed, trying to get contact with you. Give you all this opportunity to come use my energy, and you're hiding like a little bitch. Here I was trying to be nice, give you an opportunity, and I don't like to provoke, but you're a little wuss. And you know what, on the off chance that you actually are Sarah, all I've asked is for some confirmation, just a little knock on the wall, light up one of these devices. I'll respect you as Sarah, but if I'm not getting any responses, I know you're full of shit and you ain't Sarah. I'll tell you right now, if you light up any of these devices in this room for me right now, my friends will come out, untie me, and we'll leave you alone. But it doesn't look like you want to do that. You scared of me? And like I said, I'm not one that likes to provoke and disrespect, but you're disrespecting me. You're wasting my time. The side of my face by my eye is kind of like stinging a little bit. Weird feeling.
Could you just possibly get scratched?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking too.
Feels like it's burning.
I was gonna zoom in,
Burning.
but I don't think I can.
Yeah, you don't even know what side of the face it'd be either.
Wait, we got a beat?
Yeah.
Something just
beat.
We got a beat.
What is that? You finally coming out to play, God damn it! Did you just scratch my face? Yeah, buddy, let's do this. Don't scratch my face. I don't like that. I'm gonna assume you've caused this headache. Yeah? I can't see which device it is because I'm tied up because Wyatt's a savage. Keep lighting up that device and interacting with me. But you can, alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I deserve the headache that you created for me. Alright? I apologize I had to get so coarse with you, but you weren't responding to me. And I find that to be rude. There you go. Where you at, homie? I don't know which device that is, but you're probably standing right next to me and being like, who's this asshole in my bed? And that's fine. That's fine. I'm here to talk to you, so tell me your name. I know you're there. I get it. You finally came in to see me. Thank you. I'd like to say hello to you again. Yeah, I get it. You're right near that REM pod. That's cool, man. There's other devices right behind you. Let me know that you're here. Go light up one. The other ones light up way better than that thing. Go light up one of the periscopes. What the fuck was that? Is that you on the other side of the door? I was just kidding when I said to kick that door open. I don't want that experience. I don't know if you want me to go, if you want me to stay. My friends are coming, so I don't know.
Let's go get him.
Check his face.
It's your last chance, they're coming. Feel it like swirling around my face right here. And that's how I knew it was in the
I
room.
almost feel like what happened was is it scratched you to see your reaction. And your reaction, like probably everybody in there, was like, all right, I feel you're here.
You can't go home.
Kinda let me
You can't
know.
go in.
Yeah.
And then then it was like, okay, well, obviously you are scared of me.
Right. And it was like, I'm backing off because.
Well, it wasn't backing off. It was standing over like,
Right.
I'm not doing shit you say. What we figured out here was you guys both had some small experiences in this, doing this experiments.
Mm-hmm.
We put you in super shitty situations, nowhere to go, and nothing's happened for the most part. We got some voices.
Nothing crazy, nothing over the top.
So our idea, or Wyatt's idea for a long time has been, you get more activity when you're in a group because your energies.
Yeah.
So everyone was chosen for this project because of our energies and our personalities.
Yep, where to pull from.
So we're gonna go to the.
Now we're all just gonna join together and do some dumb shit.
We're gonna go to the Civil War side.
So going into the isolation, I wasn't really worried or concerned or scared. I do love to push my own boundaries. I want these experiences. I'm going to take these experiences with me. So the craziest shit that can happen to me, the better. And I was more than willing to be tied down to this bed and be left alone in this room to see if my fear would come out and really draw the spirits out. But I never felt the fear in that room. The longer I sat there, quite honestly, it was quiet. I was starting to actually just get pissed off because I was kind of bored and my nose was itchy and I couldn't reach it. And so then I figured, well, you know, I don't like to provoke, but my past experience in that room, I don't believe that it is Sarah. I think it's some sort of trickster spirit. Could be you know, an inhuman spirit. I don't really know. So I kind of started playing off of that and calling it out. And as soon as I started doing that, I felt the cold air right around my face, like swirling. And at that point in time, the REM pod's temperature sensor started beeping right next to me. So that was kind of interesting. And then the more I was talking, I felt a burning feeling right here, and it felt like I was scratched. And then right after that happened, I got a massive headache. So I knew that I had contacted something somehow. And then I kind of reeled it in a little bit because I was like, all right, I still got to sit in this room by myself for a little while. I don't really, you know, much as I want all these experiences, I kind of tamed it down a bit. But
What about to go do, bro?
For lack of a better term, we're gonna go do some dumb shit. We're gonna go Civil War side, try to recreate some less than desirable circumstances for other people that have happened. I think we're gonna throw the fucking kitchen sink at it, man. We got just about everything we can get up there. We got multiple Ouija boards. I think we're gonna get the mirror out. Like, there's a lot going on that this could be terrible.
I think it's about to be stupid. I mean, at least like the idea behind it is real dumb. I don't know what's gonna happen, obviously, but like this is just all kinds of paranormal no-nos just thrown into one little session. But that's what we're about.
It's kind of one of those things, man, that like realistically, of all the no-nos we're about to do, if there is something bad here, it should come out.
Yeah.
Or we do this shit, nothing happens tonight, and we're like, nothing's gonna happen, and then tomorrow we just get fucking destroyed.
It's the menagerie of the no-nos, though. It's like everything thrown together that we're doing that one should not do individually, let alone all of them together.
All right, where we at, boys? Heather.
I don't want.
I feel like something's trying to get us to look at that mirror, dude.
The one across the hall that you uncovered?
But it's not uncovered.
Oh, it's not?
It's
Kind of like a lace cover.
what's my reflection in then?
yeah, that one.
It's just a see-through lace.
Yeah.
Are you intrigued by what's going on in here? You want to come in and see what we're doing?
Can you get it to play more than one note?
It was almost like a response. It was like a ding.
Have it go around a couple times so it plays a few notes. You just gotta stand in front of it.
So all night long, that thing has not gone off at all. And the moment we're all together,
Stand right in front of it.
I'm kind of curious to see if it is using as responses. So maybe for yes, you can make that go off for us.
one note for yes, 2 notes for no.
Do you understand?
Just gonna say
If you understand,
You have to stand in front of us a little bit longer.
I think whatever you are, you understand that people come to this room to communicate. Maybe you're excited about that.
yes.
Are you gonna give us some sort of new information tonight?
it's like it wants to go like more. You know what I mean? It's like it wants to like play.
Just for clarification purposes, we said one note was yes, 2 notes is a no. Can you show us that you know how to make 2 notes? Can you give us a no for 2 notes?
Try it.
There was like a faint.
Trying. We are aware you are very intelligent. We understand that sometimes the tools are hard to use, and you're doing a great job. So we do understand this.
There's 2 notes.
There's the 2. You did a great job. That's excellent.
I'm actually getting the chills now. Not that that's like. There's 2.
Now it's 2 again after asking it.
Thank you for that.
You're doing excellent.
Is there something special about this room? And there's a 1.
note. Do you know you're dead? They really wanted that second one. Bro, your shit just moved.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa, his fucking
Like big
string.
time.
His string.
It like moved so hard it made a thump on my jacket. It was like,
I just watched it happen.
we've got that on camera before.
Did you think that
No,
was
it was this side for sure. But I immediately reacted to it and he saw it.
Like literally
Like, did you
pull
not
up?
just hear
Like,
that
look,
thump?
it was like,
went-
it was sitting like this, and all of a sudden it just went off it. Like, at first, if it was sitting like this on the zipper, I'd be like, that thing was sitting across the zipper and literally lifted up off the zipper.
And my hands have been in my pockets. I ain't
And
moving.
literally, I mean, you heard it.
It thumped. Yeah.
We've done this many times here, all right? Now, maybe you're new, but someone else maybe can tell you how this works. If not, just talk towards us here. Don't struggle with it. Just give us your message, and we should be able to hear you back. I'm going to give you 1 minute, and this is going to be an open mic. I'm just going to let you say whatever you want, and we are all going to listen back, all right? 1 minute to say whatever's on your mind. If you do well, we will continue. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and tell us whatever's on your mind. Ending EVP, ending.
Static coming down? I was like, I can see the lights on the ceiling.
It's on my side.
Where's your audio? I'm gonna play right back into your audio.
The mic will pick it up.
One, two, three. Go ahead and tell us whatever's on your mind.
I think I keep hearing.
I hear I am 7. And then again, I am 7.
I was hearing the 7.
Realistically, Adam, I mean, you're going to know this answer more than anybody. How often does time get spent on this side of the building amongst investigation?
Most teams, if I'm taking the average, very little, and I'm being very conservative with that, like very little. Most teams talk about how they just get wanderlost over there and stuff. Like, and they'll spend their entire investigation. Some will leave like, we didn't know there was another part of the building, you know? And I'm like, okay, really? So in a sense, you are right. It is a forgotten side.
Well, and if you think about it too, like, you got to think about how it's
At this moment, we capture a shadow on our static cam in the hallway.
described and how it's set up. You talk about that side, you have Sarah's room, you have the asylum, you have the laundry room, you have where the hole in the ground is, you have the drunk tank, you have all these other rooms. This is the Civil War side.
There is technically exactly no hotspot.
You know what I mean? It's the Civil War side.
The Ohio Cottage is riddled with various hotspots, and then you have the Civil War.
It's unknown. There's not a, we've interacted with X, Y, and Z in X, Y, and Z room over here. So people are like, why waste my time? I can go to Sarah's room and ask for Sarah.
There is something interesting. I've had many sensitives come through and say this, that there actually is a divide between the spirits of this side of the building and that side. Although if there was a threat to the building, they will come together, and that's the only time they will. Other than that, the crossroads where you come in through the middle building and you can either go left or right, that is a boundary.
You're
And those
picking your
spirits
side.
will not, exactly. And Jeff Fenn and I have tested this on the Geobox to see if we could get Sarah to cross over. And even though we were able to do it, there was a male voice being real firm about like just for a small amount of time, then you come back and stuff. Like, I'm getting chills telling the story. Like there is literally a very strong line between that.
Yeah, I like it though. I think we got a good plan. We were prepared to do these experiments, but I think that all,
This is
you know,
a good way to go.
you can have a plan, but
Yeah.
the location and the activity is going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, absolutely.